Hello everyone, my name is Desh Bagura and today we are starting the series of data science using R Python. In that series, the cover topic is basics of coding R Python, data preparation, exploratory data analysis up to association rule. Let's start the series. The first topic is using comments R Python. Comments are the piece of code that are not executed by the compiler. Comments are the line of code that are the programmer puts there for the other to understand the code better. Two types of comment in Python. First is single line comments and second is multiple line comments. Comments in Python begin with a hash symbol. It is a single line comment. And the multi-line comments are begin with triple quotes. The second topic is executing commands are Python. Any code you type needs to be run or execute before it will work. There are a few different ways to execute code. You may want to run the multiple line of code at the same time. In that case, highlight the relevant line and press the run selection or the current line button or press the keyboard shortcut. All highlighted code will be run at the same time. You can also try executing comments. As discussed previously, comments will not be compiled and there will be no output. Let's see the example. For the running the code, we using the Google Colab. What is Google Colab? Google Colab is the free cloud-based service that allow user to write and run Python code in their web browser. Store their notebook in a Google Drive account and share with them others. Let's start. These are the example of the comments. Single line comments are defined as the hash symbol and multi-line comments are defined as the triple quotes. The second is executing command in the Python. These are the commands for executing the line by line in Python script or iterative console. Let's run this code. Let's see, hello world will be printed. The next topic is importing package R Python. Packages contain specially designed code that will be enable us to perform complex data science tasks without writing the code ourselves. There are some commands that will be used in the every chapter. These are the pandas and the numpy packages. To import these packages, you need to type and run the following two lines of code. First of all, import pandas as pd, import numpy as np. Note that we import the packages using import. What about as the pd and as np code afterward? The as code rename the packages using a name that we can specify. We rename packages to make working with them easier. We can also import the specific piece from a packages without importing the entire packages. From sklearn.tree, import decision tree classifier and export graphics. Let's see the example of this. Executing commands in the Python and importing packages in the Python. Let's import the package math from the datetime import datetime. Let's run this code. This is the output of the code. Next topic is getting data into R. Now we will discuss how to get a data set into Python. In this text, we will use the read underscore CSV command using the following statement. Your name for the dataset equal to pd.read csv, the path to the file. The command read underscore csv comes for the pandas package. We imported the pandas package as pd. After importing the pandas package, we can access the read underscore csv command by typing pd. To use the read underscore csv command, type pd followed by a period, then the command read csv. The next part of the code is the path to the data file contained in the double quotes. Example, let's bank train equal to pd underscore csv bank marketing. Let's see the example of this getting data into R. First of all, You can get into the Python in many ways, such as reading file from the files or using libraries like pandas from structure, reading from files. These are the data. Let's see the output of this code. Okay. The next is saving output RPython. Certain commands generate outputs that can be used in the other line of code. To use the outputs in the later code, you need to save the output as the name object. To save the output, follow this structure. Your name for the output equal to the command that generated the output. Importing datasets uses the same coding syntax as the saving outputs under a particular name. Now, let us illustrate the difference between the running a command and the not saving the output versus running a command and saving the output using the contingency table. If you do not save the output generated by the cross tab command, the resulting consistency table is displayed. If we only wanted to make a table and not use it elsewhere in our code, this would be sufficient. Crosstab underscore 1 equal to pd dot crosstab bank train previous underscore outcomes comma bank trains response. To save it, we add a name for the save items and equal sign to the left of the command that generated the output. Let's see the code of this saving the output. First of all, import pandas as a PD. Let's run this code. These are the output of this code. Dot output dot csv.